Come, come.
Drummers, are you ready? Yeah. Now. Guest-of-honor Ms Denise Phua. count down together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we have it. The ribbon has been cut. With that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have officially launched Drum Prodigy Singapore's second branch here at Jalan Besar Complex. Now I'm going to invite all of our guests here today to join us here in the black box. Our ushers will be here to usher you in, as we also be having our site tour later on. Now I'm going to have all of you to leave your shoes outside as we head in towards the black box, and we're going to have a seat. Together with us we have our director and founder, Ms Denise and Mr. Shamrus Khan. Distinguished guests, parents, students and their families, welcome to Drum Prodigy's second launch of the grand launch of our second branch, the grand launch of our second branch here at Jalan Besar Complex. Now, Drum Prodigy Singapore has been a very household name for many of us in the special education schools as well as some of the mainstream schools. Now, we've actually been offering our services for percussion instruments as well as ensemble trainings for students with special needs as well as those with the mainstream schools as well. Now, the school has definitely grown tremendously over the years, and what started as a small vision and idea way back in 2007 has now grown to a very large-scale school with 2 branches. Now here at Jalan Besar Complex, it's not only a branch that's going to be just for, it's just in the town area, but if many of you don't know, Jalan Besar Complex is also the cultural hub and arts scene here in Singapore. Now let's take a look at what the growth of Singapore's Drum Prodigy School has gone through over the years. Actually the very rhythm that actually is in tune with all of us here today. Hougang, which caters to persons with persons with disabilities, and now here at Jalan Besar Complex. So without further ado, let us welcome our founders, Mr. Shamrus Khan and Ms Denise to say a few words.
Thank you. Wow, this is family, yeah. That's makes my heart beat even more. Thank you so much. For the first time ever, I will pass the mic to the man who will be speaking for this launch, because the first launch he made me speak a lot.
I prepared my speech also.
Wow. Okay, so who wants to hear Mr.
Okay, thank you. Since you don't want to give me the mic. Okay, first of all, I think I feel extremely privileged and honored to be given this opportunity to welcome our distinguished guest, Ms Denise Phua. Ma'am, it is an honorable moment for our school to have your prestigious presence in today's event.
Wow.
Okay, each and every one of you, we have gathered here not only to celebrate the success of Drum Prodigy Singapore, but also the talent, passion and commitment of each and every one of you. I feel very proud and extremely overwhelmed to be part of Drum Prodigy Singapore, where we not only talk within the 4 walls, but also beyond. All the credit goes to our beloved teachers. You can see them, Arka, Mr. Janelle, Mr. Murali, Teacher Phua. Thank you guys. You have made the learning more, yes, Miss Shani, where are you? You're hiding.
You're among the kids that
Which have made the learning more fun and interactive with their utmost love and affection towards our students. Thank you once again for your love and support through these years, guys. Don't cry, thank you. I'll pass the mic over to you. Was stressful, man.
Not easy for him to write speech. It always comes from our heart.
Yes.
So I told him, okay, this year you have to write something, please. Okay, thank you so much once again, Ms Denise Phua, for attending this event. I know your schedule is super busy, and on this day, a very special day today, the International Day for Persons with Disabilities. We didn't plan it at all, so it just happened to fall that 3rd and 4th is actually our Rhythm Nation 5th annual concert, and it happened to be today, a very special day. So it all fell together, and thank you so much for gracing this event. The most importantly, I think this space is not possible without Race. Where are you guys? Thank you so much. Very humble people. We were told not to give any token, so we would like to specially mention you guys. Without them, we will not be able to build this second home for our kids, for our staff, for all of us. Because our social impact is growing. We had to expand as well. Having the first space is of course a lot. We had a lot of work and social work being done over there. The impact seemed to be growing, and we thought, hey, it's about time that we actually move into the second space and to give more jobs to people with special needs who require this. Hey, hi Joyce, are you okay? Okay. No? Okay. Please join us. Yes, Joyce is from the Jalan Besar Merchants Associations, which we are also going to be part of. Thank you so much for being part of this. Yeah, Chairman. Yes, thank you for gracing this event. Race, I can't thank you enough. I think we have grown together. I think we are about 1 or 2 years older, or you are older than us. We came on board, we became a member with Race in 2017, and ever since then, life has changed. We finally found ourselves. We were stuck in between whether we were a non-profit or whether we were for profit, or what were we doing, because we started back in 2007 when we were providing services for the Down Syndrome Association at that time. We came up with a Drum Prodigy percussion program, and then it moved into special schools, with autism. We started offering our services, our drum programs for a lot of schools. And then it slowly occurred to us, hey, we need to be more inclusive now. Everybody needs a space, a shelter. More of a play area, a music school where everyone of all abilities can come together and share the space, have equal access to music education. And we thought it's high time we should open up a space. We started very humbly from home. Back in 2015, where we had about 10 kids who were coming to our home for music intervention one-to-one, and we thought, hey, it's already it's invading the private space as well, and it's growing. So we thought, let's push ourselves out, and then we went to Upper Thomson. Then from there we went to Hougang, and then thank you so much for being part of this journey. And Race has been there since 2017. In fact, without them, we would not be able to survive the COVID as well. They helped us to rebrand with Consulus. Thank you so much for coming here. We had refined our methodologies, putting all our thoughts together, and then the new logo that you see today, it's all done together with them, Race and Consulus and Drum Prodigy. Thank you so much. And after this, we had them to be part of this wonderful expansion through the Venture for Good grant. Thank you so much. I have to thank you guys so much that I can't.
Yes.
What else would you like to say?
I'd like to say thank you so much for everyone to be here. I think each and every one of you, I think it's very important for our growth.
Yes. Today is also a very special day because we are going to give an award to our loyalty award to Hafiz, who has been with us for 5 years. In fact, Hafiz, okay, we don't want to reveal our age too much because he started learning from us since he was 6 years. So now he's 21.
Hafiz was 6 hours.
So don't start counting, okay? Yes. For also attending this event.
Thank you very much, and congratulations to the Drum Prodigy founders and team, Ginny and Sham and the team. for the launch of your second outlet or branch or office or center. And I hope this will not be the last, But of course, in this time and age, your influence will not be limited by the brick and mortar, out there, whether it's online or blended or just physical outside. I think your influence can, be designed to be felt by many, many more. So I would encourage you to go that round and impact even more lives. And of course, thank you to Race as well for having persevered in your mission to help social enterprises. And look at the results and congratulations. Please And so I wouldn't speak from, I just want to say that music is of course a universal language. And I come from the special needs sector because I'm an advocate, I'm also a parent. So some of you are parents and family. But my son is very old, he's going to be 28, 30. And so I believe that all persons, regardless of our abilities, or disabilities, or our backgrounds, our age, our gender, I think everyone is worthy and deserves to have access to essentials in life. Good education, good housing like everyone else, job opportunities, social relationships, and to even leisure and friendships and so forth. So to me that's important. Does it always happen in Singapore? Not quite. When my son was born 28 years ago, I actually wanted to migrate. Because I say, Singapore is very good in a lot of things, but it's really not so good in inclusiveness. And that's when we started advocating. Of course, even up to today, we always feel it's not enough. If you're a parent, if you're a young child, you always say, not enough. But 20 years ago, we are like left out there, So I think the government has done quite a lot under Lee Hsien Loong. He himself is a parent himself, and they know the right thing to do. So I think that's maybe one of the reasons I agreed to join politics, and to look at how to shape policies from within as well. So I just want to thank you for being part of this. We just finished the Purple Parade, and it's ground up, 10 over 1,000 people. Not because we are so fancy or so attracted by numbers, but we thought that as many people as possible, if they know about this community, then they would include our community into writing the Singapore story. And not always as, oops, I forgot you, or you're in the footnote or appendix, and so appendices and so forth. So I do think awareness is really important. And of course, a good quality life includes many indicators. One of which, of course, is good education. We want to be able to learn, not just from a small age or schooling age, but really what Minister Chun Sing always push for is lifelong learning. And so this is a space, Drum Prodigy is a space where we can really have lifelong learning as well.
Yes.
And you learn different types of skills as well, not just drumming, not just pure music, but you learn life skills, turn-taking, working in a group, just interacting and so forth. So those are very important skills. So good quality life includes good education, includes good housing, good mobility around us, good access to work opportunities, whether is it paid or not paid. Work can be meaningful, can be engaging, whether you can, somebody wants to pay you or not, it can be volunteering, it can be part-time, it can be full-time. So those are some of the things that a bunch of us, I know you are included in the community, want to try very, very hard to ensure that no one is left behind. And it doesn't happen just by talking and just by making speeches. It happens when action happens, and when we put our deeds or actions behind our words, and then things will happen. For every dream, every vision, every mission, everything will become just work, and and if we don't work at it, actually nothing much will happen. So I applaud you for the work that you do in this space, and we want to support as much as you can. We have today here the community, which is really important for awareness. So Joyce here is very kind. She always looks at my Facebook and notice always like because she just wants to be supportive of. And look at her with purple hair and purple blood. I had to rush from another event. I had to drop the GOH there and quickly change in some small toilet to purple. So Joyce has been, and she is actually very influential. She's the chairman of the whole Bras Basah. And it's not easy. Bras Basah complex has a lot of traditional heritage business from arts and so forth, books and so forth. And so please tap on her kindness and her experience, to support as much as possible. She has a lot of events and influence as well, so do that. And of course, I can't become an MP or successful grassroots advisor without folks like Ronnie. Ronnie wants to stand up. So Ronnie is our Apex chairman of what we call the CCC in the grassroots. So it takes care of all the grassroots organizations, one of which is the RC, Residential Committee. So if you don't know that, maybe you're new, up top, this is one of the rare mixed development developments in Singapore. So ground floor, 5 floors of shops, okay, basement is the car park, but upstairs, many floors, 2 blocks are residents. And Ronnie was the chairman of the residence committee, still living there. So you have the residents, the merchants all here, the MP behind you. So you better do something. Don't be confined to your physical space. In this time and age, things have moved a lot beyond where your hands can touch or the brick and mortar. So don't be confined by that. So then your influence will be even greater. So with that, I just want to thank, maybe one last word for parents. How many are parents or families here? With
a lot of them here today.
I just want to say that, I am probably the oldest parent here. I stopped asking that because no matter how, sometimes some days are challenging for me, I really enjoy and I'm so happy that I have a special needs child. So I think it's not by accident. It's really not by accident, and and I think we just accept, stop the crying, do something for the privilege that, whoever you believe, I believe in God. God has given me this privilege to, not by accident in my family, and I do the best that we can. So you are the best that you can offer to your child. If he or she lands up another place, it might not be the best for him. So never give up. Okay, you'll find that at every age, I'm not trying to frighten you. At every age, something will be a challenge, and it's okay. It's okay. It's just part of this. But be part of a community like this, and then you find that the journey is a lot easier. And then at the same time, when it's time, where you can spend a little bit more resource that you can help and bring other people along, that would be great. When my child was very young, therapists were very, very hard to get. So I managed to, very thick skin, stand at the Australian therapist, stand there forever until they finally gave me slots, weekly slots. And then I found families, that don't even know what to do, didn't even have any slots. And we started sharing slots. I said, okay, I'll take 1 week. You can borrow take my other week, and so. So it's how we help each other that we grow, and that's why Singapore has, I can't tell you how much has changed. You wouldn't know. But last time we used to beg for money for special schools. Now it's really good now. Now we have to look at the adult space and so forth, jobs, works, care arrangements. So it never stops, but it always gets better. So never ever give up. We're part of this. We are. I am honored. I'm privileged to be able to shepherd, my own child, and I can tell you it's never easy. I don't want to say all the, it's really challenging some days, but there are other joys as well. So please don't ever give up. Please take it as love as much as you can, and you can spread. All of us have some resources, whether experience, network, or just time, and share it with other people. I think that's what makes this whole thing a very purpose-driven journey. So, overstep my time already. So thank you, and God bless all of you. They'll never give up. Okay, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
I just would like to share what you just said just now. While we were in Upper Thomson, right? Sorry, I had to just butt in, but it's very, very important for what she just said. There was one parent who started coming up to us and said that, I know you all teach special needs, but my child's from the mainstream. Can you please accept him? And when that occurred to us, we said that was the first part of our success. We knew that inclusion, it starts with us. Yeah, so thank you so much for bringing that up.
Now, what is a music school without a musical performance?
Pet Embassy. Okay, Pet Embassy, he's not here today, but we will collect for them.
Alright.
I just want to thank all our sponsors. Just a little bit about Rhythm Nation. That is our annual inclusive concert that we hold ever since we started our school. And this year round is our 5th year. And every year we are blessed with people who support us. All our children look forward to this concert. Why? Because this is the time where they can showcase their solo recitals or their group recital performances. And we worked so hard to bring this concert, to put them together. The last 2 years, we had it online. And we had over 300 participants who logged in, while we went live stream from all around the world, even their families from overseas and all that. So, but now this year we're doing it live. And just a little bit of maybe a teaser of what to expect. Do you want to hear? With the band?
No,
Okay.
I don't want people to not hate my singing. Yes.
Yes, okay. So we will be showcasing a little bit about what to expect from Rhythm Nation this year with our children as well. So let's get them all strapped up, okay? And we'll just perform a little bit of the whole band performance for you guys. Drummers ready?
Drummers, are you all ready?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, wait. Drummers ready? Yes. Crowd ready now? Yeah. Okay, good.
Peace, these two. It's just a teaser to what to expect for our concert that's happening this evening and tomorrow whole day from 9 to 7. Different slots. Thank you so much.
As we also be having our tour around the school as well. So as we all, let's give another round of applause for our students here today. Now, here we actually have our students. We have Hong Wei. Has been playing the drums since he was about yay big, and now
Since he was on diapers.
yes,
He's
and
still on diapers.
and we have Zul Fadli over here. Zul help you over there.
I always get confused during my lesson. I need to play safe. So
You as well. Yeah.